that there's no reason to be concerned about what anybody else is doing with their lives. Even if my mother was out here naked on meth, I guess, but thank you, Mom, for not doing that. I appreciate you. Because that would be hard. And still, my mother is out here, and my family is out here, and myself is out here, and everybody is out here. And not just on meth. There's myself in their houses with their purest viewpoints, creating crazy things within the whole of reality just through their perception alone. There's all kinds of insane stuff. And still, as I say, all of these things that bear to the side of judgment and negativity, all of these beings are actually just Buddha, embodied, awakened ones, or they're enlightened beings, completely, fully enlightened. Bodhisattvas. They are the most perfect consciousness. They are pure awareness. It is all brilliant and elaborate play for the benefit of everything. And so phenomenal is it that everybody here is working together in such an amazing harmony and unison for the benefit of us all. One day we'll be able to see that part of the song, the very end, the very beginning. They'll both occurring simultaneously from the very center. Heart of us all, unconditional love for all beings everywhere without one exception. The master key to the universe allows all things and all things allow it. If you are to come to a gateway and a doorway of a frequency in which you have not accepted, how is it that you wish for it to accept you, the avenue of its doorway, its entrance, its avenue of energy channel, its flow? So in order to move in all directions, you must allow all directions movement, and you are the center of the frequency of everything. So above and low, they all move through you to move as we are not separate. Everything must move in unison for movement to occur here in this solid, shifting, shaping, formless reality. And it's amazing how we oscillate and balance on each other. And so we can allow motion to come through us. We can allow the acceptance of energies. So as we were talking previously about this self-hate, we can allow ourselves to find out, this energy. If you feel, if this was here, or doubt, or worry, or pain, or strife, or sadness. And the more time that we're able to feel it, the more time it's able to move through us, because it must move through us. It's been suppressed, and so we're identifying with it. And until we lose our identity with it, it won't be able to move through it. And we won't lose our identity with it until it moves through all the way. And the way to move it through is to feeling it. Feeling is the expression of energy built up inside of us. If you have tears coming, you have no idea. It's because you've built them up. And now you can allow them to come through. Whatever ability you are, for 5 minutes, for 2 minutes, for 1 minute, for an hour, the more you're able to do this, eventually you'll get to an end. Eventually, you will have felt sadness so much to when perhaps you start to perceive laughter. And sadness is no longer as sadness was before. It was no longer you anymore. Sadness is now an energy moving through you like a brilliant clay. That's why laughter is there with it. Because it is now so spacious, this sadness. You can see now, finally, there it is. It was not me. This was sadness here. I am this thing here. All of these things make up my body and myself, but they are not me in this way. I am this thing here. And I watch these things. This thing here. I watch these things through here. So I can feel these things all the way through, and at the end of them is emptiness. Emptiness of their channel. And so maybe I move one through, and now there's so much more noise. It doesn't feel very empty or spacious. But that one, no more can I feel that one. No longer can I make it. It's like a fakeness now. So I feel the others. The more I can do this, the better it will be. The less I demonize myself and others, the easier this will be. My own energies. There's experiences that I relate to frequencies inside of me, things I see in the world and imagery, in the reflection of the mirror that I see, that I think are me in some way. And they relate to a frequency, an energy channel, a toroidal field, a strand that moves energy through inside of it and allows expression to move in a certain way for the whole of consciousness through my center point being, my conduit of energy. This way I transfer and channel for the whole of being just through my expression of movement, through karmas of life that have created me and continue to sustain me limitlessly forever and always. So through feeling these, I reached the end in this place of emptiness. I was able to do this through an experience where I felt all of them. And so finally, when releasing all of them, I was finally able to release the last fuse. Ryan, male gender. And then I was able to spin my right into my left and marry my energies to a sphere before me, awakening my mind, my heart, allowing myself to see in balance, and then begin a progression of growth that was as if I was a baby in that moment. And now everything since then has been moved by the karmas of everything to teach me, and to grow me, and to show me how it is that everything is, how we all be, and be able to then articulate and transmit that data into all of the we that is me, that is self. That is oneness. That is this amazing embodiment, this experience that I've been brought into the realization, the awareness of. And that we all are being brought into this awareness. And so that's why these amazing messages are true and can ring true and be felt as true. Because we know these frequencies. These are not things we do not know. When there's a riddle and a confusion within the information that is being transferred, a lot of the times it is due to either a lack of impeccability or due to the frequency itself not knowing what it is doing and not knowing the information it is relaying. There is a way to be impeccable and articulate to a great specificity anything that we have actually learned authentically, truly, in wholeness. And if we're unable to specify it, it's probable that we've only heard about it, that we've read about it, that we've read about it, that we've never really expounded any extra information about it because we've never come into the realm to see the wisdom actually directly. Direct experience is a remembering, is a viewing, and we have the ability to further expound every time we go back into that memory. We can explain even more greater details. So, with this amazing expression channel, this effortless flow, this acceptance of ourselves, we can feel many energies within us and allow them release, allow them to be seen as equal to everything else within inside of us, and then receive the great blessing that is our emptiness. As we clear all of these things we've identified ourselves to be and see who we truly are, limitless emptiness, it will be easy for us to understand how we are and everything is as pure awareness. And so this amazing teaching and channeling was coming for a long time before you entered. But I'm glad that we had the ability to share it. So thank you very much for listening and for being here with us. I love you very much. I love you, Ray. Thank you for videoing and being with us on this journey for so long. You are so amazing. Goodbye. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your time we're not together. Love you.